Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article from T-Mobile's newsroom. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So T-Mobile is taking cybersecurity a lot more serious now than they've ever have before. And it's very apparent, and they're trying to be very transparent with how they're going about cybersecurity. So T-Mobile Bug Bounty Program makes allies out of adversaries. So this is a very interesting approach. So in the world of cybersecurity, hackers are considered adversaries, rightfully so, with businesses asking how they can stay one step ahead of them. In some cases, it needs to be 10 steps ahead of them, not just one. But we at T-Mobile think of them a little differently and asked a different question. What if we treated hackers as allies? It may sound counterintuitive, but it stands to reason that's the best way to understand what hackers are doing and thinking, is to ask them, right? And it makes sense. It just makes sense. And I think Apple took a similar approach a few years ago. I believe they were going to pay hackers a certain amount of money, and then they told them, hey, you hack our program and you show or our software, and you show us where our flaws are. And that's pretty much what T-Mobile is doing here. So that's what we did when we revamped our bug bounty program last year in collaboration with BugCrowd. Through the program, T-Mobile paid these allies, called the ethical hackers, security researchers, or white hats, to help us close doors to cyber criminals and fortify our efforts to protect customer information. The payment bounties range from $1,500 to over $100,000 for identifying and reporting potential security vulnerabilities across our systems and platforms. The more critical or complex the bug, the higher the payout. And then there's some videos and other information below. This is good, right? The article pretty much summarized what T-Mobile did. Like I said, Apple has done this before as well. They pay the best hackers top dollar, and if they can breach the program, the software, then Apple knows they have a problem. And that's what T-Mobile's doing. And I think it's a very smart approach. You get the best hackers, the smartest hackers out there, and you let them tell you where your flaws are. And I think that's going to lead to T-Mobile to be very, very, very good at stopping these hackers and having a very secure system. And this should result in less and less and less cybersecurity instances and breaches for them. So very smart. They're taking it very serious. It's a different approach, but it's still an investment, right? If a hacker, finds a huge bug and they can breach it, then they have to pay them like over $100,000, as you saw in the article. So that's still an investment, right? It's a little bit of a different approach. Like I said, Apple has done the same approach, but I think it's a smart one. I think it makes sense, right? And we've talked about it before, and I saw people say that in the comments when these hackers were hacking T-Mobile at the time and they were very young, right? And then people were saying, well, they should have them be part of their cybersecurity team if they can hack T-Mobile, right? So this is what they're doing. They're getting a bunch of people, they're flying them out to Vegas, and they're telling them, hey, you try to hack our systems and you tell us where our flaws are. It's a very interesting approach. I think it's very smart, and this should make T-Mobile more secure. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.